everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Jones is on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Super two-punch combo by Mr. Untouchable. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
An accurate left by Mr. Untouchable. Hooking to the body. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Mr. Untouchable's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good return fire that time. Last 10 seconds of this first round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Mike Tyson's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story. Here we go. Round two is underway. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the count.
Tyson's committed to that counterpunching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Use the ring.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Mr. Untouchable's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Jones is nailed by a huge hook. Nice work on the right hand by Mike Tyson. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Mr. Untouchable. Final 10 seconds of round number two. Good counter punch. Little head knocking with that right hand. Mr. Untouchable's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark. Mike
Tyson with a big uppercut. crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. Mike Tyson's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. With a crushing blow to the head. He missed with that headshot. Big shot. A good knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown. Jones's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mr. Untouchable. Tyson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Nice and relaxed. Good, good. This is what I need you to do. Keep shooting the jab through his chest.
And let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Jones is trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round, but with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who is knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
There you go.
Tyson's well off the mark that time.
Pace yourself.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
You got this one.
Mike Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. One, gives one. The right hand scores well. Jones is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Tyson's got that accuracy, and it paid off in the last round.
Okay. There you go. I want to see more jabs.
And he looks as fresh as could be. Looks like a crisp fighter ready to engage in battle. Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up top. Tyson's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Mr. Untouchable's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Body shot, left hand. And he just holds on there. Tyson's fighting real smart here on the outside. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Crashes home with a hook. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Yeah, nice.
A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. Tyson smashed by a hook. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Jones is the kind of guy that's always relied on his athleticism. But now that he's in a spot like this, Teddy, where it's not going his way, what does he need to do?
Well, there's nothing much he can do because, you know, he hasn't been taught in the conventional sense. All of a sudden, he's not going to keep his hands up. I mean, that has to be taught. He's not going to move his head. He pulls back. He anticipates. He does all those things. Right now, he's going to have to get lucky a little bit. Land something the way that he does it. He's going to have to stay with what he has.
Jab and a straight by Mr. Untouchable.
Don't stay in one spot.
Nothing there on the punch by Mike Tyson. There's the combo to the body. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. A clean, big hook to the head by Jones. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
There's another left hand from him. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Jones's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym, and it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Mr. Untouchable's left now getting into the mix.
Get your hands up!
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Mr. Untouchable's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Oh, you're doing great. Do that again.
Tyson's always been thought of as a very well-rounded fighter. Tonight we are seeing one specific part of his game that's dominating, and that is precise, accurate, clean, and effective punching.
Yeah, and I would argue that you're seeing another part. You're seeing his intellect. You're seeing how smart he is, because everything is designed to land. He's placing shots beautifully.
You can tell he's just looking to survive. Jones is holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag.
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. There it is! Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Jones is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Mr. Untouchable's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Jones is feeling the effects now of that hook. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Solid right hand lands. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jones is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Jones's punch didn't come close. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
I don't know what to say. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's not...
You know, it's so obvious here, but it needs to be said. I don't know how his opponent can continue on. He's dominating this fight through 7 rounds in your scorecard.
Well, that's a good point, Joe. You know, as a cornerman, as a trainer, your first job is prepare your fighter, give him a good game plan, get him in shape. But always the priority, your first responsibility, look out for the safety of your fighter. Right now, they have to be thinking about stopping this.
Mr. Untouchable's thinking right now. What a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Mr. Untouchable's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
By way of knockouts, your winner,
Mike Tyson's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.